Hey, it's me, Andy from potatoesandpearls.com. And in September of 2022, my mother and I took a trip to Disney World. And instead of flying, we decided that we wanted to take the train. So in this video, I am going to give a tour of the bedroom on the Silver Star route. And we left from Baltimore, Maryland, and got off in Orlando. And I'll talk a little bit more about the train right after this. We were originally going to book a roomette because a roomette was much cheaper than the bedroom, but after seeing the size of the roomette and some other reviews that we saw on YouTube, the roomette is definitely too small for two adult people. I would only book a roomette if you are traveling by yourself or you're traveling with a child. The bedroom wasn't ginormous, but it was way better than it in regards to space than the roomette, but it was quite expensive. The amount was $1,384.20, and that's just for one way from Baltimore to Orlando. The bedroom does come with meals, so we had dinner when we first got on the train, and then we had breakfast in the morning, and the food was actually pretty good. I have some pictures of the food. I'll probably do a review of that separately or make a short about it. The rooms did have locks, so you could lock the door when you're inside. It does have a curtain for privacy, so you could pull that across when you're sleeping, or if you wanted more light in your room, you could open up the curtain. This was the closet that the ladder was in, because when you're in a bedroom, it has two beds, and one of them it's set up like a bunk bed. So you do want to make sure that whoever's sleeping up top is comfortable with climbing ladders. There were a lot of lights inside, so it never felt like it was too dark in the room. It was just always a good amount of light. Even opening up the windows, you had a lot of options. One of the main reasons we decided to get a bedroom as well is we wanted our own bathroom. So the bathroom does come with a shower in it. So there's a toilet that kind of reminds me of a toilet on an airplane. And then this whole room is a shower room. So the floor and everything gets wet. It is kind of hard to work the shower. My mother had some trouble and actually had a cold shower the first time, but once we figured it out, there was plenty of hot water. That's just a cabinet that had some soap and towels in it. This is the sink, so if you use the bathroom, you have to come back out into the room to wash your hands after you use the bathroom. And it has the push levers instead of knobs, so you have to keep pushing it if you want more and more water. This room did come with like some cups. It did come with soap for the sink. The ice water thing was taken out, but you could always ask your room attendant if you wanted water. And the room also came with bottled water as well. The trash can was really tiny, so our attendant had to change out our trash a few times in the 24 hours that we were on the train. I will say the room had plenty of above storage. So this is above the bathroom. There's a place to put your luggage. I'm going to show a place later on when I'm up in the top bunk where there was another place where I put my luggage. So that was really helpful. This is what the room looked like when our attendant came in and pulled down the beds. They recommended that we don't do that ourselves or we could get hurt, and I totally believed him. So once the beds are out, it gets really tight in there. So once again, if you're sharing this room with somebody, make sure it's somebody that you like your mother or a family member that you're cool with, because it's pretty tight. So in the top bed, I was actually able to bring all my stuff up. So I brought like my travel bag. I put my travel luggage. They had my larger piece of luggage, but my luggage for the room, I was able to fit up top with me. And so that also helped a lot with space. If you are afraid of heights or ladders, I would recommend not sleeping on the top bunk. The ladder was a little rickety, but I didn't feel like I was going to fall. And then also, if you're over 5'10", you don't want to sleep on the top because you probably will hit your head. This is a review of the older version of these trains, so eventually these are going to get faded out and replaced with the newer ones. We were supposed to ride on the newer train coming home, but we decided to go to Florida during the railroad strike, and our train home got canceled and we had to fly. So I hope this was helpful, just a short realistic view of the train, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!